What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It is NFL Week 8. We have a big Sunday night football matchup that myself, am super excited about. I'm pretty sure all of you Packer fans are really excited about. It is the Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's Aaron Rodgers' first game against the Green Bay Packers. And I don't know who I want to win as a fan, but as a professional bettor, I definitely know who I want to win that game. Really excited about that one. It's the highlight of my week. But I'm going to give you guys my best bets, my best picks for every single game this week against the spread, either a total or who I think is just going to outright cover. So let's get into your guys' Week 8 NFL picks. First game up is going to be Miami Dolphins taking on the Atlanta Falcons. We got the Atlanta Falcons at -7, and the total is set at 44.5. Both teams really don't look very good. That Miami Dolphins team looks absolutely horrendous. I would lean on a side in this game to the Atlanta Falcons, but I really like the under in this game as my official pick at 44.5. That's where I would really lean in this game. Probably wouldn't touch the spread. If I had to guess, I would take the Falcons, but I feel much stronger about taking the under in this game at 44.5. Next game up is going to be the Chicago Bears, who have been on fire as of late, taking on the Baltimore Ravens, and supposedly Lamar Jackson is coming back. Spread is set at the Bears +7 with a total of 49.5 as the total. Me personally, I would take the Bears +7 in this matchup against the Ravens. Even if Lamar comes back or not, the Bears have been playing really good football as of late. They've been hot. They've been covering spreads. So I will take the Bears +7. Next game up is going to be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Carolina Panthers in North Carolina. Spread is set at the Bills -7 and the total at 46.5. I really like Carolina. I know that the Bills have coming off their bye. They cannot lose 3 straight. Bills are due for a bounce back, but I just don't think the Bills are going to cover. I'll take Carolina at home +7. Next game up is the New York Jets taking on Joe Flacco and the Cincinnati Bengals. That one's always weird for me to say. Spread is set at Bengals -6 and the total at 44.5. And let's just be honest, it's the Jets, it's the Bengals. Both offenses are not really that good. Let's just take the under at 44.5 and move on. Next game up is a tricky spot, in my opinion. It's probably going to be a max play, so make sure you guys take this play. 49ers and Houston Texans. 49ers are +1.5. Total is set at 42, and Houston is home. Houston looks like absolute garbage. It looks like they do not even know how to play football at this point, and the 49ers have been winning a lot lately. But spread says otherwise. It says that the Texans are favored. So what does NFL know that we don't know? Let's not fall for it. Let's take the Texans on the money line, and that's going to be a max play because that line does not make any sense, and usually those ones are the ones that we win. So Texans money line, max play, lock that one in. Next game up is going to be the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots. Patriots are -7. Total is set at 40.5 in this one. I think the Browns are going to cover this one. I would lean the Browns. Personally, it's a stay away game for me, but I would take the Browns +7 in this game. Next game up is going to be the Giants and the Eagles, and the total is set at 43.5. So we got a divisional matchup here. I know the Giants beat the Eagles last time they played. I don't think they're going to do it again. I think the Eagles are going to win and cover -7 pretty easily there. So give me Philadelphia. Next game up is going to be Tampa Bay and New Orleans. New Orleans has been sneaky good as of late, the last few weeks, covering spreads. And this week they are +3.5, and the total is set at 46.5. I think Tampa Bay has a bounce back. So give us the Bucks -3.5 in that game. Next game up is going to be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Denver Broncos. And the total is set at 51.5. Really high, in my opinion. We all know that Cowboys defense is probably one of the worst in the league, or is the worst in the league. Don't really care for a total there. I would lean the Cowboys plus 3.5. They need to win pretty badly. Next game up is the Tennessee Titans taking on Indianapolis Colts with Daniel Jones, who should be MVP frontrunner in my opinion. Spread is set at 14.5 for Tennessee plus. It's a big spread, but Indianapolis is at home. Just give me Daniel Jones and the Indianapolis Colts minus whatever they're minus 14.5, and we're going to move on. And now we're on to Sunday Night Football. Green Bay Packers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers with Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. Spread is set at 3, and the total is set at 45.5. Now, me being a Packer fan, I'm not going to bet with my heart. I'm going to bet on it just like how I would any other game. Honestly, Packers defense is pretty good. Steelers defense is not that good. But I don't like an over here. The Steelers offense doesn't really have any playmakers. DK Metcalf doesn't really look like that guy besides a few tight ends. They have like zero running game. And we all know the Packers can move the ball up and down the field pretty much at will whenever they decide to. That's why I really like the under here. It's probably one of my best plays again. So 2 max plays, one of them is going to be on Sunday Night Football. I like the under 45.5 in that game as another max play. And now let's move into Monday. We have the Washington Commanders taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. The spread is set super high at Chiefs minus 12.5, and the total is set at 48.5. I don't know if Jaden Daniels is playing. I know that the Commanders are getting back Terry McLaurin this week, supposedly. People should be getting healthier. But that Chiefs team looks like they finally caught fire, and they just look unstoppable. So I would lean the Chiefs minus 12.5 in that one. And that is going to be my best bets for NFL week number 8. So make sure you guys write down the 2 max plays that I'll go over them again. The Texans on the money line, and I would really like the under in the Sunday Night Football game at 45.5. I don't think that there's going to be that many scores like people think. So we're going to take an under in the Sunday night game. We're going to take Texans on the money line. Let me know down below in the comments who's your guys' best bet for this NFL upcoming week. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Let's all go hit all of our bets.